Krima must know we're so close to sealing it for good.
So he sends a demon boy band?
Well,
What if I told you a giant magical tower runs on a system so confusing it makes your phone's battery percentage look honest? Today, we're exploring headfirst into Huntrix Tower, its secrets, powers, rules, and all the weird stuff nobody talks about. Buckle up, because this tower is absolutely unhinged.
But I see I was wrong. Whoa, hey, I just want to talk.
talk?
About your patterns?
Before we talk about how Huntrix Tower actually works, let's talk about how absolutely insane this thing looks. Because the moment you see it, you can't help but think, wait a second, did Avengers Tower get a K-pop makeover? Seriously, if Tony Stark decided to stop building Iron Man suits and start managing a supernatural idol group, this is probably what he'd build. The tower rises high above the city like it's trying to unlock a secret achievement called Tallest Main Character Building Ever. It's sleek, futuristic, shiny, and looks expensive enough to make Bruce Wayne check his bank account twice. And honestly, Huntrix needs its own catchphrase. Forget Avengers Assemble. The second trouble appears. Everyone should be yelling, Huntrix Assemble! Imagine the dramatic music kicking in. Imagine the slow motion walk. Imagine the team strutting toward the tower while something explodes behind them for absolutely no reason. Because every superhero scene is legally required to have at least one unnecessary explosion. The building itself feels like three different things mashed together in the coolest way possible. It's part superhero headquarters, part magical fortress, and part concert venue. Basically, if Avengers Tower, a wizard castle, and a music award show had a baby, you'd get Huntrix Tower. And you just know there's an AI somewhere inside that building having the worst day imaginable. Alert! Demon activity detected. Again. Should I call the team? Yes. Should I play epic battle music? Obviously. The best thing about the tower is that it instantly feels important. This is where the heroes gather, where world-saving plans are made, and where somebody is definitely forgetting the Wi-Fi password every other week. Because no matter how advanced your headquarters is, there will always be that one team member who clicks "Forgot Password." Even heroes can't escape technology, and that's why Huntrix Tower is so memorable. The second you see it, you know something awesome is about to happen.
No, wait, but the pajamas! No!
Before you go, if you had a recording studio like that at the top of a skyscraper, what kind of song would you create first? Okay, this is where things get seriously cool. That massive futuristic Huntrix headquarters from K-pop demon hunters, it's not just random fantasy design, it's actually inspired by real life. The Real World Foundation is the legendary Lotte World Tower, the tallest building in South Korea and one of the tallest skyscrapers in the entire world. And honestly, when you look at it, you immediately understand why filmmakers chose it. Because this building doesn't just stand in the skyline, it dominates it. It rises so high it looks like it's trying to exit Earth and file for space citizenship. From the ground, it already feels unreal, but from above, it's a whole different level. The upper floors were the main inspiration for Huntrix's sky-high base in the movie, which is why every scene up there feels like something out of a high-budget sci-fi dream. And then there's Seoul itself, stretching out below like a glowing digital map. Cars look tiny, people look like moving dots, and suddenly you feel like you've unlocked God mode just by stepping into an elevator. At that height, even your thoughts start sounding more dramatic. Should I save the world or grab a snack first? Both feel equally important. And here's the best part. This isn't just movie magic. Fans can actually visit it. The observation deck, known as Seoul Sky, lets you stand right where those insane views come from. You look out the glass and suddenly understand why animators went so over the top with Huntrix Tower. Reality was already doing most of the work. Honestly, the only thing missing is a cinematic soundtrack kicking in every time someone walks to the window.
Chinu? Oh, meet you? I'm not gonna meet you. Who do you think you are?
So apparently, there's this concept scene in a song called Gear Up, and I need everyone to understand how absolutely unhinged this is. This is not just girls getting ready, this is a full cinematic event. Because instead of a normal closet like door, hangers, maybe a shoe rack if you're fancy, their closet is apparently so massive it might actually qualify as its own zip code. We are talking about a space so large it could could realistically host a small country, a music festival, and probably a villain monologue or two. Some fans even say it looks like it takes up half the building. At this point, I'm no longer convinced it's a closet. It's a fashion multiverse. You don't pick an outfit in there. You enter a portal, fight 3 style bosses, solve a lighting puzzle, and then maybe you earn the right to wear a jacket. And the song Gear Up makes it worse or better, depending on your sanity level, because imagine all of this happening while music is blasting and everyone is moving like they're preparing for the final boss battle of looking good. One girl opens a drawer and suddenly the lighting changes. Another walks past a rack of outfits and the camera does a dramatic slow spin like she just unlocked a new anime transformation. At this point, even the hangers feel like they have lore, like one of them is probably an ancient artifact that grants confidence plus 1,000. And the funniest part? Nobody is even questioning it. Not once does anyone say, "Why is our closet the size of a skyscraper?" They just walk in like, "Yep, normal day. Time to pick between 600 identical but slightly more powerful jackets." Honestly, if your wardrobe needs its own elevator system, you're either in a fashion group or secretly running a luxury superhero headquarters disguised as a closet. Don't forget to subscribe, or the tower might just fall on you. Ouch, that's going to hurt. I know.
Hey! This is the men's bathhouse. Get out of here!
Bye.
Please.
The penthouse at the very top of the building is basically what happens when someone says, "Let's make living space," but illegal levels of luxury. This isn't just a home. This is the final boss level of real estate. If this floor had a soundtrack, it would permanently be playing dramatic orchestra music for absolutely no reason. This is where the girls live. And honestly, it already feels like the building is bragging with so much aura. It includes Rumi's room, which almost certainly has lighting that follows her around like she's always in a music video. If she sneezes, it probably does a slow motion replay. Just kidding. Then there's Mira's room, which is not shown, which is honestly suspicious. A hidden room at the top of a mega tower? That's not a bedroom. That's either a secret dojo, a dance training simulation chamber, or a place where she keeps emotional damage locked in a drawer. Now, aren't you more curious to know? Zoe's room is also not shown, which makes things even worse. At this point, we have to assume she either lives in pure chaos or has invented furniture that folds itself out of respect. Now the kitchen. Oh no, the kitchen is way too large. This is not a place where you cook. This is a place where you summon meals. You don't grab a snack here, you complete a side quest called Find the Fridge in Sector 4. The living room is even worse, or better. It's so fancy, it looks like it expects guests to arrive via cinematic entrance. Nobody walks in normally. You enter the room, and the couch probably says, "Welcome back," in a deep voice. Honestly, the penthouse doesn't feel like a home. It feels like a luxury simulation where even boiling water comes with dramatic lighting and emotional significance. At this point, even the air probably has VIP access.
Not sure about this whole demon thing. I mean, they seem like nice people, but loving the energy.
Deep inside the tower, there's a recording studio that feels less like a room and more like a creative battlefield. This is where the girls don't just make music, they summon it. Every beat, every lyric, every insane drop is born right here, in a space that somehow feels both futuristic and slightly dangerous, like a sound could accidentally cause a minor earthquake. It's the kind of studio where inspiration probably doesn't knock, it kicks the door down. According to Celine Dayu Kim, the creative team originally wanted to feature the real Lotte World Tower, but couldn't secure the rights. And honestly, that feels like the universe saying, "Fine, build your own tower then." Kim even revealed that the Hunter/X Tower ends up being taller than Lotte World Tower itself, which is already one of the tallest buildings on Earth. That means this fictional building is basically flexing on reality like, "Cute skyline you've got there. Shame if someone topped it." Inside the studio, you can imagine chaos and genius happening at the same time. Someone hits a button, and suddenly a beat drops so hard, the glass probably vibrates emotionally. Someone else adds a lyric, and the whole room reacts like it just witnessed history. Click the next video. You're not ready for what happens next.
Best of us.
Rumi, your voice good to go?
Never been stronger. Happy fan?